Hey folks, Wes here checking in from the office. Today was the last day of the library book sale and I had a little bit of time, so I stopped in. It's the last day of the sale. Everything in the building is 10 cents a piece, no matter what it is, 10 cents. So picked up a stack of records here, so I wanted to go ahead and share those with you on my dinner break. Got some pie here for dinner, some pizza pie. My friend Chris up there from the New York, but now he's in the North Carolina. He's got the pizza pies, and I got the pizza pies here in Florida. But it's probably not very good pizza here in Florida, but it's pizza pie nonetheless, and I like it. So let's get into this 10-cent day library sale. First thing I picked up one more copy of Rolling Stone. This is from January 20th, 1983. Paul Newman's on the cover. Some other interesting things in here is that this is the issue that has the review of Thriller, as well as Led Zeppelin's Coda and Phil Collins' what is it now? Can't think of what it is. Hello, I Must Be Going. And then there's also another article in here. Pretty interesting comical thing here. The digital revolution. Will the compact disc make the LP obsolete? I don't know. You answer that question. Is the LP obsolete? First thing we got here is a 7-inch from Sector 27, Not Ready and Can't Keep Away. There's sort of a new wave band from the UK here. That was pretty cool. I hadn't heard this one before. I sampled it on YouTube earlier this evening, and I like both of the songs, so that was a good find for 10 cents. Next thing we got here is Copper Kaye, I guess is how this is pronounced. They are a Scottish band that sort of blends Scottish music with new age and more modern instruments and synths and whatnot. So 10 cents. I think I'll enjoy listening to that. Deutsche Grammophon, Jane Sibilis. You don't pass up a Deutsche Grammophon for 10 cents. We got Joyce Sims, Come Into My Life. Some fun 80s stuff. Thought that would be interesting. And this says Jimmy Castor plays saxophone on one of the songs. So, yeah, it'll be fun to listen to once. I believe this is the very first Windham Hill release. This is William Ackerman's piano, Turtles Navel, guitar solos. So, grab that. Got Jesse Colin Young's Songs for Julu. Or Songs for Julie, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Julu. Maybe that's Julie there, his daughter, I don't know. But, Jesse Colin Young, great folksy singer-songwriter type, good stuff. I have the original Decca pressing of this, but I saw this and I couldn't leave it there. The Stephen Foster Carillon. The Stephen Foster Carillon is in White Springs, Florida at the, now why can't I think of it? The state park where the Florida Folk Festival happens every year, which we'll be going to in a little over a month now. We'll be there. So I keep meaning to bring this with me and take a picture of holding this album in front of the Carillon. So hopefully I can do that this year. So now I have 2 copies, so I can definitely bring at least the cover of this, and that'll be a fun picture. So pick that up. This one, I don't know why it was still there on 10 cent day, but I had to grab it. Tom Rush's The Circle Game. This album is not a cheap album to buy, and to find this in shrink wrap for 10 cents, there's no reason not to buy this. It's a beautiful pressing and everything. So I grabbed that. Also listened to some of this earlier this evening and thoroughly enjoyed it. I'd have this in the inbox still. I just hadn't listened to it yet, and definitely going to enjoy this one. So cool find there. 12-inch single from Emoji, Time After Time. This is from the So Def Bass All Stars, which I do have on CD, but I thought it'd be fun to spin this and hear a couple of the remixes for a dime. Why not? We got Tanya Tucker's second album. This is titled What's Your Mama's Name? From 1973, I believe is when this one. Yeah, 1973. And yeah, she's about 14 on this one. So very early Tanya Tucker, like I said, second album. So pick that up. Got Jeff Lorber, Private Passion, with Karen White and Michael Jeffries. A lot of electronics and synthesizers listed in the liner notes on this, so I'm kind of interested to hear what this is going to be like. So, cool pickup. Got Kate and Anna McGonigal. They were a folk duo from Canada. I'm trying to think of what province now. I'm totally blanking on the province already. I think they were from Quebec. I'm not certain on that, but very cool. I sampled some of their songs. They actually wrote this. This is their debut album from 1974 or 75. It has Heart Like a Wheel on it. They actually wrote that song, so that was an interesting thing. And they worked with a lot of different people through the years. And interesting new group. It was sort of a new discovery for me. I hadn't really heard of them before, but looks like they're pretty good, and I've enjoyed the samples I've heard already of this. Got a 12-inch single from Reflex, The Politics of Dancing, backed with Flex. So that was a cool pickup there. Copy of Gordon Lightfoot's Shadows from 1982. Gonna leave a Gordon Lightfoot behind for a dime. And last but not least, very interesting Spanky and Our Gang album here. This is titled Without Rhyme or Reason, backed with Anything You Choose. So they have this sort of made to look like a single. You know, it comes out of the album, slides out of the top. But actually, this is a full album. Definitely a psychedelic sort of inner sleeve there with the matching labels, the cutout there. So yeah, I mean, it's Spanky and Our Gang, so who knows if it's any good or not, but we'll see. So, yep, I'm going to eat my pie. Have a good night. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave some comments. Please subscribe. Cheers.